Hey everybody, this is Jake Mace, the vegan athlete. I got the ectoplasma pack on and I'm foliar feeding all my trees, that need it. It's a nice blustery cloudy day today. It's almost 5 o'clock p.m. so the sun's going down and it's totally cloudy. And there's been off and on sprinkle of rain all day, so I think it's a great time to foliar feed the trees because the leaf pores are probably open and ready to receive all the nutrients that I get with this Seamus O'Leary foliar feed. You can get the foliar feed from Seamus O'Leary Tropical Fruit Trees in Glendale, or you can order it and we'll ship it to you from jakemace.com. And this is a new winter Mexican avocado that I planted in front of a live class gardening workshop, and he's doing great. And I just kind of hit him, pop, 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 just like that. This is the Antonio mango, and I kind of just hit him, pop, 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 pop on the top, and then on the other side. And this foliar feed is just a combination of micronutrients and kelp and things like that that helps to fertilize organically the trees through the leaves. But this video is an update video on the Aravaipa avocado. It's the first week of October 2015 and it's the end of the 100-degree temperatures in Phoenix. And so I'm going to show you guys what the Aravaipa avocado looks like. Come on over. So this is year one. Actually, it's the first 6 months still. And the Aravaipa is a lot bigger than when we planted him. But if you notice, he had a 30% shade cloth from Arizona Bag Company all summer. I just took it off of him about 2 weeks ago when the temperatures dropped below 105. So he had about 2 weeks of 105-degree temperatures with the shade cloth off. And now that it's dropped into the high 90s, he's putting off flushes of new growth. And I want you guys to get a close-up here. Look at this new growth. How healthy the new growth is on top. It looks so good. These leaves all came out within the last 10 days on every branch. The tips here that are burned was during the couple of weeks where I took the shade cloth off of him, and he was getting a little bit acclimated to the straight sun. So my whole goal is that by next summer, when he's been 1 year in the ground, he'll be tolerant of the summer and winter. He'll be able to take those temperatures and full exposure on his own with no help. But today I'm gonna cut him. I'm gonna cut him back. I'm gonna cut him in half, okay? I hope Seamus O'Leary's not watching. You guys can get these Arizona Aravaipa avocados from Seamus. They're grafted and they're originally from Aravaipa Canyon. The mother tree is still there and it's 100 years old. I have a YouTube video where we explain the story. So I'm hitting him with foliar feed first. And now look at this branch right here. If you notice, I think the structure of the tree looks really good even though he's small, right? He was a 3-gallon tree when I first planted him. And look at this branch right here. This branch is very low on the trunk of the tree and he's kind of shooting off on his own and he kind of skims the ground here. And so I don't like how this branch is kind of throwing off the feng shui to the entire tree, and he's stealing energy. They're putting off new leaves here. So I'm going to tap into the artistic gardener within me. I'm going to become a little bit of an artist. I'm going to choose to cut this limb off in order to give more energy to the top and allow this guy to grow bigger above these companion plants, bushes, and trees around him. So here's how I'm going to do it. I got a really sharp pair of pruning shears, and you guys can see the trunk in here. See how it's right in there? And this is how close to the trunk I'm going to cut them. You don't want to cut the trunk, and you also don't want to leave too much stem. So if I cut here, that would be too much trunk. If I cut here, that would be too much stem. I don't want to leave any of the stem. And so my goal is going to be to cut about 3 millimeters to the left of the nipple here. So there's a little bit of a node or a nipple. And watch this. Can you guys see it? I'm gonna cut right there. Oh man, blasphemy. I killed my avocado, no. It's gonna be okay, trust me. So, look at it now. That's how he looks. That's how close to the trunk I pruned the branch off, and that's gonna be just perfect. That's gonna heal up. And now what's gonna happen is, that's going to allow for the tree to put a lot more energy into growing taller and bigger. And then what I do is I take this guy and I'm gonna chop him up right in front of him. It's kind of like cutting off your brother's arm and then chopping it up right in front of him and making him eat it. So I'm gonna cut up the branch right in front of him and use it as mulch so that as this breaks down, it becomes a good mulch and nutrients for the parent tree. So now that's gonna be fresh, homemade Aravaipa mulch. And now, in my opinion, this tree looks much more symmetrical. It doesn't have some weird growth off the bottom. And he'll put off tons more growth up top. And I'm gonna get back to my foliar feeding. Thanks for watching this video, guys. Make sure that you don't forget that if you wanna be a good human being and good steward of the planet, grow your food at home, like Aravaipa avocados, and go vegan. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit the like button, join my online school. It's just $5 a month for gardening, and you can also go to jakemace.com and visit my new gardening store. I'll see you guys back here next time.